Puppy, I know you want to come up with her, don't you?
Okay, you're on.
Good morning and welcome to the Funny Farm Rescue and Sanctuary. We're located in Mays Landing, New Jersey, about 45 minutes, about an hour from Philadelphia and about a half an hour from Atlantic City. It is September 20th, about 56 degrees here at the farm. I'm still inside, so I'm in my short sleeves. We have very exciting news. We have a wireless mic. No wire. Does it look, can you guys hear me? If somebody just wants to say yes, because it is our first time.
So Kathleen Horning is the first person. She said good morning from Providence, Rhode Island.
Kathleen from Providence, Rhode Island. Thank you so much. I appreciate you letting me know and welcome. Thanks for tuning in. I've been meeting so many people that have been coming on Tuesdays and Sundays and saying, you know, I watched you on your live. I'm so happy to be here. Meet all the animals. And they said they really could get a feeling of how it is when they walk around with all the animals.
Everyone says they can hear you.
Okay, thanks guys for letting me know. This is Dolly the Dentist. Can you believe how big she is? Do you remember just not even 2 months ago, she was a little itty bitty thing. She was brought to me from Tractor Supply employees because she was hurt and the other chickens were pecking on her. The monsters have already started. They were picking on her, and what the chickens do, it's pretty brutal. They try and kill the weak. So if you ever have a chicken that is hurt in your flock that you have, you should always separate them out. If they see blood, they'll go after it. So she was being pecked right here on her back, and the other chickens were really trying to go after her. So it was really hard for her, and she would have died if she had stayed in that situation. So she would have been a meat chicken. Can you see how large she is? The way that they're bred, they put hormones and things in them. So they don't live super long naturally. Normally they're slaughtered. But here she will live out her life. But she won't live as long as, say, Adele would live, just because they get so big, even though they don't eat a lot more than everybody else. It's just the way that their bodies develop, and they're very large, and they start to not be able to support their weight. So, it can be a real problem. So this is Dolly the Dentist, who was pecking on the dog's mouths, kind of cleaning their teeth. That is her. So Puppy, she has not been inside. JJ is also here, her mom. They have been in and out on the cooler days. We do bring them in. She does not wear a diaper. She's a little too fat for Adele. Not fat, she's just bigger boned than Adele. So her diaper, so let me put her down. All right, Puppy. So let Puppy and and Dolly play. Excuse me 1 second. She is not afraid of any of the dogs. They go outside and they play together like she's a dog. I think she thinks she's a dog like Adele. But there's JJ. There's JJ.
She's her adopted mom.
That's her adopted mom. They're not. Puppy. Puppy's like, well, play with me like a dog. JJ's like, I'm not sure that I want to play with you. I'm a little smaller than Dolly the Dentist. Farley just sits there like, hello. And then Adele's like, who are these chicks in my house? Poor Dolly. I mean,
JJ.
Poor JJ. JJ's like, I don't remember all you guys always playing with me so hard.
It's so fun that there's no wire.
I know, it's so weird not having a wire and not being tripping.
Debbie Carr said she loves your hat, but she wants to see your boots.
Okay, so we have a little issue today. So these are my boots. I didn't have this blue. This is a new Funny Farm blue color shirt, and it has white printing, so it's new. But these are my boots because, excuse you, all the dogs are in front of me. The brown goes with everything, so I have to wear that. So I wore my brown hat to match because I don't have royal blue. As you know, I have teal blue. Oh, and since we're talking about fashion, my friend Mary Morinelli made these earrings for me. She does bird rescue, like wildlife bird rescue, and she and I work together a lot. And she made these earrings for me. So thank you, Mary Lee. If you're watching, she might be rescuing a bird. So this is JJ. She's doing much, much better in the beginning. She couldn't even hold her head up. Do you remember I gave her a haircut? She's a Polish chicken. So I thought maybe her feathers were a little too heavy for her head because she was dropping her head. She couldn't hold it up. I think she had an injury again from some other chickens were picking on her, and she's doing fabulous. And JJ and Dolly always hang out together outside in the pen. And we do bring them in a little bit to make sure they still get acclimated if we need to, if somebody else gets it. All right, woohoo!
Vicky Schmidt says hello. Good morning.
Hello, Vicky Schmidt, Miss Vice President.
And Lewis says your sound sounds far away.
Oh, it's Cindy Lewis. Is that who's calling?
No, Lewis Mavra.
Yes, okay.
Your hair. Maybe it's your hair.
Is it my hair?
It's probably the animals.
Could be the animals that are so bad.
We'll go outside.
We're gonna try it. If you can let us know, give us feedback. If we have to get it. We're not sure about this whole wireless thing. Excuse you.
Let me see. Let me make sure your light's still on. Turn around for a second. Oh, you turned it off.
I did not turn it off, Matt.
Yes, you did.
Oh, look at that.
She turned it off.
I did not turn it off. He blames everybody.
It's back on now.
Everybody thinks I blame it on him, but look at Puppy. Come here, Brooke. So Puppy is being subservient to the chicken. Come here, Caesar.
Caesar, come here, buddy boy.
Puppy, you can go see her. She likes you, Puppy. Go ahead, go see her. Go see Dolly. Where's Dolly? No, where's Dolly over here? Look at Dolly, just sits down. Look, there's Dolly. Hey, Dolly. Tucker. Tucker. Too big because they all just get afraid of you because you're such a big boy. They don't realize you're the sweetest. And now that's Nikki screaming her head off, who never talks normally. Nikki, come here.
Lori, the microphone was turned off.
Okay, so now you can really hear me. Am I too loud now?
Probably too loud now.
I think Matt didn't turn it on. He likes to blame it on me, but he forgot to turn it on and just like, oh.
Well, I didn't want to burn up the battery. So someone said, Lisa says, do you sell your blue Funny Farm shirt?
So we were just trying these out. We only got a couple, and we did sell quite a few. We have the store. I know. I've been talking about this online store, which we haven't done yet. You know, I guess feeding the animals and making sure they're watered has been top priority for me. So we have not done our online store yet, but we are getting so many colors. Cindy, who works in the store, says, Lori, how big do you think the store is? We have like 12 colors now. But I get bored of wearing the same thing, and I'm wearing my Funny Farm shirt, so I have to have things to be different, right? So, yes, we sell all different colors. What we do is we try out different things, and whatever is the most popular we try and keep, and then fade out ones that people don't like. We do have Kelly Green now, too, which I have not worn yet because we only have a few of them. Farley is making sure that Dolly's okay. But here's, he wants to play. Puppy wants to play. Go ahead, Puppy. She'll kick your butt.
She's big now.
Look at them. So, you know, people don't realize that chickens and dogs can have relationships. Any animals, as you can see, and when you come to the Funny Farm, the relationships that they have, it's not dogs with dogs, it's dogs with cats, dogs with chickens, cows, and alpacas, which guess what? We're going to go outside and put on the sleeve back onto Yogi because it came off, one of them. So he only has a one protector. So we're going to attempt to do that today. It could be fun. We'll see.
Brenda Wallace sent us 200 stars.
Brenda Wallace, thank you for sending us stars. You're so sweet.
Imposter group.
Yep, there's Imposter. Imposter Drew, we call him. He's the one with no tail. His tail got bitten off by a dog.
Did you tell people to tell us where they're from?
Oh, Matt's telling me again what to do, but please can you let us know where you're from? We've been so amazed by all the people that are so far away, and we've actually had people from far away planning their trips. It was Bronx, New York, but I said, are you down to visit family and then you're stopping at the Funny Farm? She said, no, I made it my trip to come here, and she said she focused her whole trip on visiting us, so it was a lot of fun. I know New York is not England, but we've had people from Oregon come, and then when they see the animals, they start crying, some of them, because they are so amazed that they're getting so excited to meet a celebrity, Farley, the Funny Farm dog, right?
So Lewis just sent us 3,000 stars.
Lewis, thank you so much. We didn't understand about the stars, and we thought you could just hit them, and then,
We didn't know.
you know, somebody could just send us money. We didn't realize it had to be you, but we really appreciate every little bit of help. Should we take JJ outside?
Canada.
Canada's watching, yay. All right, Miss JJ, you ready to go outside? How about Dolly? Where did Dolly disappear?
We can probably leave her in one.
All right, Dolly's hanging out next to the dog bed, so well, maybe I'll leave JJ to mom in with her.
Yeah.
So
We
there.
can let him out in an hour.
All right. All right, should we let little monster out? All right, I'll let little monster out. The little monster is Gunner. He's AKA Chewbacca.
In the beginning, we missed someone from England.
Oh, England. Sorry, we missed you, England.
Lewis says the sound is great now.
Okay, thanks, Lewis. I'm glad the sound's better.
turn it on.
It does help if you turn it on, Matt. Oh, before we go outside, I want to show you this. This is, we had 2 virtual fundraisers. It was like over Zoom, and we used Kahoot, and it was a trivia. So we did 2 of those. It was sponsored by Expiro, and we had Nor'easter Nick, who was our host, and he is amazing. And everybody loved him, so a lot of people tuned in. So we did 2 small fundraisers. Because of the COVID-19 pandemic, we are not having our large fundraisers, which are usually the summer and fall fundraisers. It's like our fall festival and our summer festival. So we are going forward with our Funny Farm Golf. I know, golf and animals don't usually mix for some reason. My other job is I work at the Federal Aviation Administration, and they are golfers there. So we have
You work a full-time job outside of the Funny Farm?
Yes, Matt. I work a full-time job outside of the Funny Farm. I think most of you know that. I'm a graphic designer and photographer. I have been with the FAA for almost 30 years. So we have a different support. All right, I'm right here. Somebody wants to talk. What? What's the matter? You want to go golfing? Oh, Tucker, you're pulling my necklace. Oh my goodness. You know what? I swear he knows, like, I'm not paying attention to him. All right, I'm right here. We're going to go outside in a minute, okay? You're trying to go in the pool, aren't you? All right. All right, so Tucker, you can sit and help mommy, but you're not allowed to take over everything. Sit down. Good boy. Sit. He's like, I'm not sitting, Mom. So here's the Funny Farm Golf Tournament. We have it at the Blue Heron, and it's our 6th year. We usually have a nice sit-down dinner afterwards, but we can't do that this year. So we'll have a box lunch available when you check in. And we still do prizes, but we're all going to be outside. I think even afterwards they have music where you can sit down at your table like you do when you eat. You have to wear your masks. And then if you get up, when you're sitting at your table eating, you can keep your mask off. But when you get up to go around to see other people or go to the potty, you have to put your mask back on.
So that is posted on our
It is posted on our Facebook and website. So if you go to funnyfarmrescue.org, if you're close by, obviously England, unless you're going to be here, you guys won't be able to attend, but it is on October 8th. It's a Thursday evening, and our tea time is at 1:30. Check-in is at 12:30, I believe. Yeah, and then it's a scramble. So I actually play. I'm not very good, but it's for fun and it's for a charity. It's $110 and includes everything. And we do have prizes for longest drive, closest to the pin. And then we have first and second for the total tournament winners. And first grand prize is they win a foursome for golf, and then the second one we have Expiro gift cards. All right, are they being bad?
They're being bad.
Hey,
JJ.
okay, let me grab her.
We probably should get her out.
All right, JJ, it's all right, girlfriend. You guys, she doesn't want to play with you like Dolly wants to play with you. I think you guys should. So here's JJ. She's like, I'm a little bit afraid of you guys now because I'm not in with you every day. But say, I like Tucker.
She's a little
She's a little more frail.
She's dainty.
She is. She's dainty. Okay?
Yeah.
So you guys got to see Dolly and JJ, and Dolly is a big boned girl. She is growing. She's only a couple months old, and she's bigger than any chicken that I have. She
open to the public?
will be living outside through the winter, but she'll have nice quarters for winter. We'll be ready for that. That's Nikki in the background. That's the cockatoo. And we are open all year long. We're one of the only sanctuaries that remain open. I said I live here, so why not? The animals have to eat, and if you want to come out in 0-degree weather, we are here every Tuesday, every Sunday. We had like 3 feet of snow a couple years ago. I was open. We had one person show up. He actually rode his snowmobile. It was pretty funny. So I said, oh, guess what? Can you help me volunteer? And you can actually help me feed the animals. And he did. So, all right. Stop eating the chicken food.
Gunner,
my naughty boy.
So a guy asked if we're open to the public.
All right, Matt, I just answered. We are open to the public every Tuesday and every Sunday. And it starts.
I didn't know you answered.
Every Tuesday, every Sunday. Remember I just told the whole snowmobile story, Matt? So every Tuesday, every Sunday, without fail, no matter what the temperature, no matter what the weather, we are open.
Debbie Roach is on her way here, and she wants to know if she will be able to go in the kitten house.
Debbie
Roach.
Okay. Debbie Roach, yes, you'll be able to go in the kitten house. We do have a few kittens for adoption. We don't really post them on our website because people will fight over them. They're adorable. Do we want to show them some of the kittens?
Yeah, but someone said they're best friends with, Richard said he's best friends with Molly Dolly from Texas.
Oh, Molly Dolly. I actually think I know you too. I don't know if I'm allowed to say your job, Federal Air Marshal. Molly Jolly is out in the store. And so we do know some of the same people because Molly Jolly works where I work on the same base, and she is a sweetheart. Let's go show them the kittens while we're in here.
Okay.
Stop eating the food, you bad, naughty boy. Here, this is for you. You stay, leave her alone. Okay, come on. All right, you have to come see them while they're sleeping.
Okay. Can you
They're
open it?
yes, I can. Oh, I'm waking them up as soon as they hear the zipper. Talk about a basket full of kittens here. Can you see them? This is little Billy. Do you remember? Well, we weren't sure if it's Lily or Billy. The jury is still out. Normally, I can tell right away. A vet looked at him, her, and they're not 100% sure, but we think it's a female now. So it might go back to Lily, but it looked different than the girls that we know are girls because 99.9% calicos are girls. I don't know, a little education for you. The ones that are calicos are normally girls. And orange cats, more orange than Billy Lily, are usually boys. So that's usually I can say, if it's an all orange cat, for the most part, it is a boy. Not to say that they're never females, but. And then the gray ones, they're all different colors. They're a little young to go, obviously, so you could come and pick out who you like and tag them, and then when they're ready to go home with you, then they can. And Brookie, come here. So Brookie always still helps me. Okay, you want to clean? I know it's kind of gross, but they, if you have a mom kitty cat, that's what they do. They have to stimulate them. They can't go to the potty on their own. These cats are a little advanced. They do use their litter box, but they still like a little help from adopted mom, Brooke. And she will also wash, Farley's going to wash her face, and Brooke's going to wash the back end.
Doggy bath.
Yep, doggy bath.
Debbie Carr wants to know where you get all the kittens.
Debbie Carr, I'm not accepting any more kittens.
She's from Idaho.
Oh, Idaho. No, I know Deborah's from Idaho, but we're trying not to accept anymore. We were still accepting them during COVID when most places were closed, so we really got hit hard. And it just isn't, kitten season is ongoing. And it's really hard, especially when I have bottle babies and I'm trying to work the full-time job and take care of the farm. I'm burning out a lot. And I know it's not about me, but so I keep saying no, and then I keep getting kittens. So it's usually people calling and asking, and there's a lot of places right now that are taking kittens, so we try and refer them if we can't help. But we help raise them. A lot of them don't have moms, and they're very playful. Can you see these two play fighting? And they're really cute. We acclimate them to the dog. So a lot of people want funny farm kittens because they don't get afraid by loud noises, hence Nikki, the cockatoo, is always screaming in the background. The dogs are always fighting and barking. The chicken's walking around, and if they're loose, the chicken will peck them if they're near her food. She's like, back off, kitten. You know how she has a little rivalry with the kittens.
Natalie wants to know if we accept guinea pigs.
We do accept guinea pigs sometimes in the summer, but we have to have a heated area, and quite honestly, all of our heated areas are full. So we are not accepting guinea pigs at the moment. Sometimes if you have an animal, you can tell us, hey, I have a guinea pig, and then somebody will call and say, hey, do you have any guinea pigs? And I try and put those together. So I always say, if you want us to see if we can take something, send us a photo and description and let us know. And then, like I said, we usually match them up with somebody. The weirdest thing was somebody called me and said, do you have any puppies? We don't really do a lot with dogs, but they said they wanted a big dog. And the day before, somebody called and wanted to know if I would take a Bernese mountain dog mixed with a standard poodle. It's a Bernedoodle. And the dog is like a big, gigantic teddy bear, but huge. Not everybody is going to take a Bernedoodle. And this one guy said, I'm looking for a big dog, and they had one, and match made in heaven. He has 4 girls, and they love this puppy. So you never know. Like, we don't usually deal with dogs because they wind up staying here since I don't have kennels. But if you have something that you need to get him a home, him or her a home, sometimes I can ask and put it on Facebook or ask around to the people that we know. We don't just adopt out to anybody. We do have an adoption program process where we do a background check, and you do have to fill out an application to surrender and also to adopt.
Is our yogi book going to be ready by Christmas?
I don't know, Matt. Is our yogi book going to be ready by Christmas?
I don't know, probably.
So Matt is supposed to be working on the yogi book, but I haven't seen it lately. But he talked about it. Hey, you 2 monsters, you ready to go outside? Who wants to go out? Now we can go out. Do you want to go out the back or the front?
So are we going to leave the dogs in?
Why? Oh, to do yoga. All right, we'll have to leave the dogs in. It's going to be fun to do yogi's horn. All right.
All right.
All right, dogs, come here.
There's Dolly right there.
All right, wait, let me get these 2. Brooke?
I'll just go out first, and then you can come out.
Okay.
Stay.
All right, stay. Oh, Brooke! Oh my goodness. Brookie, come here. Brooke. Brooke, come here. Brooke, come here. Let's go. Come here. Let's go back in the house. Come on. All right, how about we let them out? Sorry. Oh my goodness gracious, somebody is wound up today. All right. Is it too cold to go swimming, Brooke? All right, Brooke. All right, I would think it would be too cold to swim, but Brookie says no. And now Tucker's going to go in. All right, let's see. And you can see, this is what floats around in my pool. This is, uh-oh.
That's a dog bed.
This is a dog bed. So this is,
It used to be a dog bed.
the dogs say, look, my bed broke. Can I have a new one?
Your dog exploded.
Yeah, it exploded. All right, who else? Hey, Brooke. Ready, Brooke? Go, 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 go. Here she goes. All right, it's quite loud here. If you haven't noticed, I don't know how the new microphone sounds, but Brooke, what are you doing, girl? Here, I'll give you a different one. Go ahead, go get it. She's like, I lost my ball. I think it's sunk. The one sunk. Tucker has another one. Up there's a third one, and I don't know how. Come here, puppy. You want to go in? Here you go. Go get it. Up, she dropped that one, and it did sink. All right, she's got to be cold because, like I said, it's 59 degrees. It warmed up since we started. Brookie is now the best swimmer that I have. Farley used to go in all the time when I had Chucky. I had mentioned this before. And after Chucky passed away, Farley stopped going in the pool. So I bring him in just to make sure he knows where to find the steps. Every dog that I have, whether they like the pool or not, goes in and I show them, there's the steps. Because they play sometimes when I'm on a Zoom call in work and I hear them in the pool. So if somebody falls in by accident, you want to make sure they know how to get out. You don't want any drowning because mom can't be lifeguard every second of every day. So they try and help each other.
They said that sound is perfect.
Okay. I don't know how background sounds sound, but it's really loud here. All right. So I don't know how we're going to do this. Maybe we'll walk around and then try and do yogi's horn. Maybe they'll get their energy out. Oh my goodness. All right. Hey. Hey. Listen, gremlins. Stop it. Let's go. This is why I leave you guys in. All right, now they're being quiet for a second. Oh wait, let's get, I'm gonna get a banana and show you Lorenzo the llama.
Okay.
How he gives a kiss.
Okay.
It's right here, hold on. Oh my God. So Matt fell, is it on?
Yes.
So Matt fell into the pool. I don't know if you guys can see this. You would think that he does stuff like this on purpose, but he was.
Well, you wanted to get a banana.
He was videoing me, and he stepped back so he could. I can see. I don't know how to work this one.
Cool.
And he is. And I think he said a naughty word on camera. I heard him.
Did I?
Yes, you did. But
really?
So
I don't.
we
it's a
were
family
kind of
place.
joking about this last week about Matt. We think Matt almost fell in the pool. He really did fall in the pool, and he just backed up because he was letting me through to go get a banana.
Elvin says we saw that happen. Are you okay?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm okay, but cold.
All right, he's okay, but I think I pee-peed in my pants because I couldn't stop laughing. And then the video wasn't going, and I was so angry that the video stopped because I wanted you all to see what I saw. And I thought, oh my God, Brooke just jumped in the pool with no ball. Well, it was Matt, and there was no ball. It was pretty funny.
There's no water on the lens. Okay, we're good.
Well, there is a little. Hold on, people. Is that better? Okay, I got the water off the lens. I'm glad
Eleanor thought Matt fell in the pool.
He did fall in. Okay, for those who have just tuned in, Matt literally fell in the pool. Not on purpose, because, you know, he'll do anything
Not that.
for some attention.
Not with my shoes
But
on.
his
My
shoes,
coat is the only
his
coat I
coat,
have.
his only coat.
I don't have another
So
coat.
you can see he is sopping wet.
And freezing.
And he's freezing. And he's a big baby too. I'm so cold.
That is not okay.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny.
That was not
All right, we're going to have to rename this one, Matt Goes Swimming.
funny. We saw Matt on camera.
But he kind of held up. He saved
I tried to hold it up.
He saved it, although our video stopped. I think I heard. So for those who just tuned in, Matt fell in the pool,
And squished.
and he's very squishy and very cold. Now he's complaining. So, all right. Oh, here's Lorenzo. Lorenzo. We are open today. Today is Sunday, not Tuesday. Today's Sunday, and Tuesdays we are open to the public from 8 to 4. There is no admission fee. You have to sign a waiver before you come. I always tell everybody it basically says we can chop you up, feed you to the pig, and take pictures while we're doing it. It's one of those waivers.
Too cold for a swim mat.
It is too cool. That's pretty fun.
Tell me about it.
All right, do you want to see him give me a kiss? All right, come here. Matt fell in the pool.
Lori pushed me.
All right, so watch. Watch. He's going to give me a kiss. Want to give me a kiss? Okay.
That was perfect.
Did you see? Do you want me to do one more?
Yeah.
This is Lorenzo the llama. Want to give me a kiss? Kiss. He kind of kisses your nose, but he is, and if you see, he's eating. All right, let me give a kiss. Okay. All right, 3 kisses are enough. You guys all saw that, right?
They love it, Lori.
One more. And then he'll eat the banana. So I always have to make sure those little stickers are off on the outside. He loves bananas. So Lorenzo the llama is 18 years old, and he was at a home by himself. He didn't even have a chicken as a friend. So the owner had to move into a different area, and he just stayed at that house and then just fed him every day. So he was by himself quite a bit. So imagine how he feels now that he's with all of these kids, brothers and sisters, dogs. He had to get used to a lot, but he's a good boy. He's still not one that wants to be hugged too much, but he is. Okay, the roosters are saying hello. A lot of people ask me about why are all these birds in pens. Come over and look at this, Matt. These are roosters. Are you freezing, Matt?
I'm okay.
If the video's shaking, it's because of him. So these are roosters. These were all brought up together. They are in a separate pen because their fate would be death if they weren't here. Nobody is accepting roosters. We have over 100, so we are not accepting any more roosters. I have banana on me. So we have to separate them because it's in the nature of the roosters to have cockfights. It's a real thing, and it's a problem because they do fight, and they can fight and hurt each other and even die. So we have a lot of that going on every day, day and night. People say, oh, they just do it at daybreak. Not true. They do it all day long. It's fun, though. You know, you have to like it because if not, you're going to be in a world of hurt. Some people are trying to get rid of their roosters because their neighbors complain. So if you do buy baby chickens that you're going to raise, make sure that you know that they're females. And if you get a male, you have to have a game plan. What are you going to do? Because I get calls daily about taking roosters, and I think you shouldn't be allowed to buy a chicken if you can't have a rooster, because it's not fair. Who's to say Sometimes I want to say, yeah, let's not have any boys, let's have all girls. We're getting on my nerves, but you know, the truth is there are boys and girls for everything. So if you can't take a rooster, then you know you shouldn't have any chickens.
So
it's too hard to figure out who's when there's people that are being hatched.
Gina's coming on Tuesday for her 20th wedding anniversary.
Well, Gina, 20th wedding anniversary on Tuesday. You'll have the farm to yourself because kids are in school and people are working, so it's a lot less busy. If you're looking for a day, you see where they're still wearing their masks.
Wait,
here.
someone says they can't hear you.
Uh-oh.
Let's see.
Hold on.
Let's see.
Hold on, we're standing for technical difficulties. Okay. All right, so we should be working now.
Yeah.
I don't know where it is. It's
your hair.
oh, my hair.
Your hair banged in.
Uh-oh, I do have hair stuck to my mic. All right, so we're still trying to figure out this wireless mic thing. I'm glad that we aren't connected to a wire since Matt fell into the pool. Who knows? He might have pulled me in with him. He would have liked that. Tucker and Puppy! We don't chase animals here. Puppy! All right, look, now he's going to get it. All right, Puppy, come here. Come here. Come here. All right, now you can chase each other, but not the goats. Sometimes the puppies like to play a little too much. Let's go over here to see some of our friends. When you get here, we have our little snack bar. Once you've signed your waiver online and hit submit, we have our little snack bar. Hi, Dawn. Happy birthday. And Miss Kim is at our snack bar. We have people snacks, separate from the animal snacks, which are at this place. And you can see this gentleman was showing how to feed a donkey. He had a nice flat hand. Hi, guys. Hi. You want to try again? Show us on this one. Here, Matt, it's this one right here. This is Eeyore. So he has a nice flat hand, and they'll eat an apple right out of your hand. And donkeys take them so nicely. They just ever so slightly have very nice manners. The horses, however, are a whole nother animal. They like, they want that apple and they feel like they're going to take your hand. So you always have to make sure you use a flat hand so they don't take your fingers. Don't ever do this because they can take a finger. Hence the waiver. Whenever somebody gets hurt, I'm like, did you sign a waiver? I'm kidding. We don't have the worst things that we have here are usually your child might get seen by a turkey. The turkeys like to play a leapfrog with your kids and sometimes get stuck. And we also have, sometimes we'll have a goose want to give you a kiss with their hard beaks and then that makes a little mark. So that's usually it. And sometimes some of our cats aren't the friendliest. Some of them are feral and then somebody will go up and try and pet the cat and the cat's like, whoosh. So most of our cats that are out and about are friendly, but they can get a little naughty with their...
Danielle said that she heard that donkeys and horses love peppermint.
They do love peppermint. They can have too much sugar though, so you have to be careful. We do have peppermint snacks that are made for horses, and that's what we feed them as snacks, and they do love them. It's not too much sugar. This is one of the donkeys. This is Eeyore, the one that you just saw. He's a little bit bigger than, say, our miniature donkey. Look this way, Matt. Follow me. Come on, Matt. I know you're cold, Matt. This is a miniature donkey, and you can see this young person here is feeding with a flat hand. Good job. Good job, Jake. So the kids love to feed. Do you want to do one more for us? Okay, show them a flat hand. Go on this side. Come here, Tucker. Okay, now, Matt, can you see?
Yep.
See how he holds his hand nice and flat? Good job, you guys.
That's Tico.
They're like experts. Well, I know a lot of kids that would never know. Oh, that one kind of fell out, but that's okay.
They have horses next to their...
Oh, they have horses, so that's why they're so experienced. Okay. So some of the kids, when they come, can get a little nervous because the animals, some of them, like, look at the horse that's walking around loose. It's twice as big as your children. And all of a sudden, especially if you're locked up in your cart, in your stroller, and all of a sudden a horse head comes over, some of the kids freak out. So just keep that in mind. I tell people, don't put your little food buckets in the baby's stroller. Bad idea. Because all of a sudden the kid will be like, they're attacking me, but they're not. They're just trying to get the food. So hold it.
An animal that just shows up and makes the funny farm her home.
Yes, once in a while we have animals that show up and make unfortunately it's some cats, but all of our animals, if they can be spayed and neutered, have their shots. So everybody has to be safe. So if somebody just shows up, we usually have to keep them in quarantine so we make sure that they're not getting any other animals sick. But we have had a few. We've actually had a couple, believe it or not, a turkey showed up, so I don't know if somebody put them over. What's that?
His halter's twisted, I think.
His halter is twisted. But you know what? I think it has to come off to fix that. So, come here, buddy. So his halter's twisted, which is uncomfortable. Did you ever have like your shoe? Well, I don't know if that's a good example.
Like
I was gonna say, if your bra's twisted, that's not fun.
I hate that.
Don't you hate when that happens, Matt?
Yeah.
Oops, I snorted again. That makes me laugh. So I think I'm just gonna give him a little breather from his halter, and we'll put you on later. He's like, oh, that feels good. You know how when you have been in something all day and you just can't wait to get it off? They feel like that too. So we do give them breaks. But
we should show Molly Jolly for Richard.
All right, let's go show Molly Jolly for Richard. Okay, wait, let me put my sign here. We'll hang his halter on the chicken. Okay. Molly Jolly. We have Miss Cindy, Molly Jolly, and then Leslie at our store. Richard wants to say hello, Molly Jolly.
Hello, Rick. Love you.
From Texas was talking about you, so we just wanted to say hello. So it's better than a phone call. It's like being here, right, Richard? Yeah. And this young lady is buying a shirt and some snacks for the animals. And thank you for coming. We love both your masks. They're really cool.
It's the first time, and my daughter and the 3 kids, and especially the youngest, she has autism. Oh. She is beside herself.
Oh, it's your first time here?
Yes.
Oh, well, welcome. What's your name?
Linda.
Linda. It's Linda's first time here.
My daughter said that she's going to tell her in-laws and everybody about it.
That's sweet. Kids. So Linda was saying it's your granddaughter that has autism. So we do have autistic groups and some special needs groups that come, and for the most part, the animals are really good for them.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes when you're off the spectrum, it can be a little too much. No. So but she sounds like she's high on the spectrum, so she's good. So that's great. So it really helps out people as well as the animals. Oh, she's looking at a hot pink shirt. Yeehaw! Giddy up, Linda. Have fun. Thanks for coming. So you can see we're quite busy today. Here's Fiona, the oldest goat. One of my volunteers came and visited her and said, oh, I saw how skinny she was. She's just old. She gets a lot of food. She probably gets more food than a lot of the goats. You know how some older people, they just can't keep the weight on? Don't we wish we could be so lucky sometimes? But she gets plenty. Oh yeah, plenty of food. These are little hand washing stations. We've had these from before COVID, so guess what? We've always been in. But you step on it and that comes out, and then we have paper towels, or you can air dry. Here's Debbie the Goose and Jethro. Everybody's out and about today, seeing everybody. Debbie is the one that used to be in love with the UPS man, and then we almost got him fired by accident. So because she kept going up to him and trying to get in the truck, and they are not allowed animals in the truck. So we had to have a little separation with Dreamy Stevie and Debbie the Goose.
Jeanette said the funny farm is therapeutic to us and the animals.
Aw, thanks, Jeanette. I'm glad. We do feel like that. It's therapeutic even to me, and I live here. There are some days where I'm like, ugh, I can't have another day like this. And then I go out, and it's like the animals know. They can feel when I'm upset, and they come up to you, and they give you a little hug. And even like the bad animals, even sometimes like Puppy will come up, and he'll just roll over like, Mom, are you okay? And it instantly makes you feel better.
Yeah.
Shall we, since we're over this way, let's go see Lexi?
Yeah. And we're going to put the horn on.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. We're supposed to do the horn. Well, I'm not sure how that's going to go with all the animals, but we're going to try it. People are looking at me funny because I don't have a wire, and I'm just talking. It's pretty funny. They're looking at me like, why is she just talking? Gunner, you are not chasing Lexi, correct?
Hey, what about me?
Oh, you have to come in. Darn. What about me? No wet boys in the Lexi house. All right, come here, you. Come here, Gunner. You're eating poop, which is not allowed. You have to go out. Stop coming in through the fence. Ready? All right, come on over. You can go see Lexi first. Look, Lexi. Oh, she's taking a pee-pee in her house. Why? I don't know. You should come out here. Gunner, get out. Out, 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 out. Get out, 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 out. Good boy. Oh, my goodness. Okay, this is Stella, the fainting goat, which she's kind of adopted Lexi as her own, so they have friends. They are, best buddies and kind of like mother, like daughter. And Lexi's coming around. She's still a little skittish, but now in our bigger pen, we can go right in and see her. Come here, baby girl. Come here, honey. Come here, sweetie pie. Once she's in here, once she's with you, she's usually calmer, as you can see.
Yeah.
She's a good girl. So we don't force ourselves on her all of the time, but we do try and acclimate her because we don't want her to be skittish. We want her to know that we're here to take care of her and not going to hurt her. And you can see Stella knows, right? You know, and you're going to teach her for us, right?
Foster said that Gig will clean up the pee-pee for you. Don't worry.
Yes, Gig, our one volunteer, Gig, has taken these goats under her wing and making sure that her and Roseanne, oh my goodness, I can't forget Roseanne. We have a couple of volunteers. You can hear Tucker screaming in dislike that he is not in with me because he is jealous that I am giving somebody else attention other than him. But we have volunteers that will pick certain animals where they'll give them a little extra care, which is so nice when they are having. Gunner, are you supposed to be in here? Speaking of naughty, puppy. So the fence is not big enough to keep out these little gremlins. And you want to say hi to Lexi, and so I have to let them see each other slowly. All right, you're not allowed to roll. This is why I let them still in the pool, the dogs, because they roll in the poop and pee-pee. So they come in my house later and sleeping in my bed, so I'm like, who wants to go in the pool? All right, you guys.
Eleanor, I'm fine.
Oh, Eleanor. Oh, gosh. Now he's like,
I'm okay.
So I'm watching Matt, and he's like this. I think he's wearing. He only went up to his chest, but I could see him trying to hold it. He has one of those stabilizer bars on it. So thank goodness it's, we have that, or otherwise we would all be sick, motion sickness.
Courtney wants to know how old you have to be to volunteer.
You could be any age to volunteer. We are one of the few places that don't make you be 16. We just say if you're under 15, you have to come with an adult. So it's 2 for the price of 1 for us. That means we get your parents and you, or a parent, or an older brother or sister. So that's a lot of fun. We try and start the kids young because they are our future, right? They are the next generation to care for these animals. And I think the younger you start them, the better. So they know what giving back means and what rescue is all about. And, you don't get an animal. It's on this side, Matt. You don't get an animal unless you know that you can take care of them and know what goes into it. I talk about the bunnies last week. I said, everybody gets a bunny. That won't be a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's making sure they have the proper nutrition, so they have to munch on things that are like wood, so their teeth don't grow too long. They have to have certain different food. It can't just have carrots. Carrots are not good for rabbits. They have a lot of sugar. Their nails need to be trimmed. They need to be groomed. They can't just be thrown out in the cold or the hot. They have to have, if they are in an outside hutch, they should have, water bottles that are frozen to help keep them cool. So it's a lot more than you think. And if you keep them in your house, it can be a little smelly. So you have to make sure you keep up with it. And they can't have litter like cat litter. It has to be different litter for bunnies or they can eat it. So things like that. You should always do your research to make sure that you know what goes into caring for that specific animal. Pigs are a big one. We have a lot of people that are trying to surrender pigs, and it's a real problem because we have so many here. We don't have any more room. We're making as much space as we can, and we're filling up as soon as we make it.
Debbie McNulty, how is Cooper doing?
Hi, Debbie McNulty. We're going to go see Cooper. She's asking how Cooper's doing, and Cooper's doing fabulous. His hair is actually growing in, so you almost can't even see the shaven area now. So we'll go over and compare it again. Oh, let's look here. These are interior people. They are our volunteers that are in their own group. They play softball together. They're in their own area. So they are breaking up and cleaning up. That's one of their volunteer jobs as a group. How many girls are here today? You know? About 13 girls. And how old are you guys? 13, 14, 12, 13, 14, 15. So there's jobs for everybody. And it's a lot of fun when you're with all your friends or your team to be able to make a difference. And then while you're cleaning, the animals come right up to you and say, hey, how's it going? The donkeys sometimes rub up on your behind. Scares the bejesus out of you at first.
Uh-oh, they said the mic is off again.
No.
Let me try and see. Oh, you turned it off. It must be easy. It must be too easy to turn off.
All right, so our wireless mic, our wireless.
Okay.
I might have a tricky button. It's just shutting it
Is
off.
that better? I think it's on.
I think Matt thinks it's on again, so let's see. But as I was saying, we have a Wicked softball team. They're doing a community event for their team, so they have to do something. It's kind of like team building, and they have to do that at a nonprofit. We are a 501c3 charity, so they are here helping other people. Here, that's Ben and Jerry and Chad, our turkeys, and a baby duck. The mom, we have one baby duck here, and the mom's on the other side. But the baby duck, are you showing the baby duck, Matt?
Oh,
Come
sorry.
on. He is not seeing that. He's a little too cold. He can't think.
I can't see it.
Now we can't see it anyway.
Someone's in my way.
All right, so don't worry about the baby duck yet. You can see him over there. He's pretty far now. You can see, oh, there he is. There's the baby duck. Puppy! Puppy! Puppy, puppy.
Your hair is covering the microphone.
That's what it is.
That,
sorry.
yeah, that's what it is.
How come it didn't matter with my wired?
I don't know. It's a new day.
So I just wanted to show you, Chad is actually in timeout because he's the one who likes to play leapfrog with your children. So we don't want any kids getting too afraid, so we put him in. And we also have Barry White next door. Is your mic working? Are
Yeah.
shutting it
You
off
know
there?
what? I see that there's a little bit of water in it.
Oh no.
That could be it.
So Matt,
I thought he held it
realized
out.
that our brand new mic has water in it on his end, and that might be why
Yeah.
the sound is not great. How can you guys hear me right now?
They said it's good now.
Okay.
It's not your hair. Your hair blocks sound.
Okay, here's Barry White. This poor guy was attacked, they think, by a fox or a coyote, and he survived. And these people found him outside of their house. And you can see he's still a mess, but he has a blue coat, which is like that purple color. That's a lot of times what we spray on. And he's healing up nicely. We've had him for quite a few months, probably 6 months. So he's not 100%, but he's separated from the others just because when you have that flesh showing, the other ones sometimes will pick on them. So we try not to let that happen. Matt, are we okay?
They're saying that. Just make sure you're on. If not, we'll just take it off.
And then I'll
Oh,
have,
you're off.
I'm not shutting it off. It could be batteries. I'm not shutting it off.
Okay, that should work.
All right.
It says green light.
All right, we have a green light, so if you guys can't hear, yell at Matt and we'll double check it. It's pretty annoying when you have technical difficulties,
Well-
along with dogs chasing animals away when I'm trying to show them, and then them fighting or barking. I don't know what Tucker was.
The sound is great now.
Okay, thank you guys. And here's another turkey. He's a gray turkey. He wants to be with the chickens. We put him in there, but then he sometimes picks on the chickens, so he's just out by himself. You want to show him the emu since we're right here?
Yeah.
Okay, if you want. Oh, look at the pink boots. I love your pink boots. Love them. I don't have my pink boots on today, but love your pink boots. Okay. Let's go see the emu.
Oh boy.
All right, all the dogs are coming in, which is not the best thing. But that's Emily the emu. She's used to the dogs. I don't know, if the animals were a little bit more quiet, you could hear the pounding. It sounds like a chest, like bum, 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 in her chest. And that's her warning signal. Look at her. She's like, I will take care of you. She is a really good protector of her brothers and sisters. They can kick you and kill you. They run about 40 miles an hour. They are the second largest bird in the world, next to the ostrich. They don't fly. They have little itty bitty wings. So if they flap them, it's just for looks. They really can't do anything with their wings. So, Gunner. The Gunner scared them all into the pond. Oh, there's a duck. So a lot of our ducks fly here. Some of them are injured and some of them cannot fly, but some really can fly. People say, don't they leave? And I said, if you were a duck, would you leave? So,
Okay, hold this for a second. Let's just see if this works. They're saying that they can hear best if they're close to you. It must be the water got in the microphone.
oh boy. So Matt broke the brand new wireless mic already. What are we to do? I know. So sorry for the technical difficulties.
All right, try that.
All right. So I think we're going to try and do Yogi's horn and we'll wrap it up because...
Oops, let me try. You know what it is it's, I think...
So we're going to have to just have me use my large mouth. Actually, I have a very small mouth. I just have a lot of power behind that voice. Come on, dog.
I'm sure it's water.
So Matt ruined it. Since we're going in the pool.
Stop.
It's almost like he planned that the way...
Oh, really? With the water?
With the water.
Yes, I like walking around.
I'm freezing. Brooke! Brookie! Come on. Here she runs. She's running through.
Oh, no sound at all, so we have to turn it back on. Hold this.
Oh my goodness. Hold on.
We're just going to turn it back on.
All right, stand by. Oops.
Okay.
All
Let's see
right.
if that works.
Let's try this again. All right, I think everybody's out. Let's go see Yogi. Come on, dogs. So I don't know if you guys can hear us. I'm going to try and speak loudly. I think maybe the batteries are shutting off every so often, so we're trying, guys. We thought the wireless mic was a good idea. Maybe not. So do we have the animals running through the wire and breaking it? That's kind of fun. Or is it that we have a wireless mic and then we lose connection every
I think
5 minutes?
This part thinks that there's water.
Oh, it thinks that there's water, Matt, in there?
Yeah, and then
Okay.
it shuts
It
off
thinks
you.
there's water because there might not be really water. All right.
It shuts you off.
Where did you put the
I can hear
horn?
now, no problem.
What about the horn?
It's right there on top of
The horn sleeve. Where?
It's right there in the corner of the concrete.
Corner. Oh, I see it. Okay, so for those who have not tuned in before, where's Cooper?
Sorry about that.
Oh, Cooper's running around. Okay. I thought Cooper was over here, but he is elsewhere, and we didn't see him in our travels. There's 15 acres, and then I have 5 more acres, so it's a 20-acre place. So the animals can go wherever they want, and we don't always see them. So sometimes, like at bedtime, I'm like, all right, I'm taking inventory. They can't go out. Can you hear me still?
Yeah, look
okay.
here.
Oh, here comes Yogi. So this is for his horns. So there's 2 of them. And somebody that was on our live video said, how about duct tape? Because we had C-clamps on them. He was taking the C-clamps and scraping them like off. So now we're putting them on with my hot pink tape. Yes, I have other tape, but we have to have him match, and I'm not redoing the other one, so we're going to use our hot pink gaffer's tape still, or duct tape. We're going to try this while my special assistant Karen feeds him. Hi, big boy. Look, he knows.
I'm so happy they can hear you.
All right. Oh, that's it, big buddy. So,
It looks good.
I'm going to, oh, shoot. I'm going to try.
Do it 1 piece at a time so it doesn't...
Okay, Matt. Thank you for telling me what to do.
He loves you, Lori.
Look, he's like, come on, big boy. So we did this last time, but we didn't tape it on last time. Ha-ha, I got you, big boy.
You did get it. Good job.
Ha-ha. Oh, almost.
Good job. Keep going. Around and around.
All right, there's one.
You need
Thank
more
you,
than
Karen. Hello. I know I need more than that.
that. What are they for? Melanie wants to know.
Oh, Melanie. So he has normal big horns, and his best friend is Cooper the alpaca. He's he's right here. All black alpaca. So they are the best friends. He usually we used to call him the abominable snowman. In the winter, he doesn't care about anything because he's so warm, because his hair is usually big and fluffy. So he's hit him before with his horns, but you can't penetrate the hair, the fiber they call it. We just had him sheared about a month ago. Can everybody still hear me? Yeah. Okay. Sheared about a month ago, and it poked him. Come on this side, Matt. Matt, you're not fast enough. Okay, while he's feeding. So you can see this area right here. He poked him, and all right, don't get mad at me. And you can see where he was shaved right here. So we rushed him up. So what? Excuse them. I'm so sorry. They're just like little gremlins.
Like little monsters.
Oh no, I just messed that up. That's okay. So we rushed him up. Actually, some of his intestines started to come out. We didn't put that on Facebook. It was pretty gross. But one of my volunteers pushed him back in, put a patch on him, and we rushed him up to University of Penn.
It was pretty major.
And they said we saved his life because of the quick thinking and actions of the volunteers. And he lived in the hospital at New Bolton Center up in Pennsylvania for about a week. And they want to be together. They're best friends. He didn't mean to hurt his friend. When we took him out, he was like crying, like, where's my friend? Oh boy. Uh-oh. Hold on there, mister. Hold on. He's like, Mom.
You got to get more tape on the horn.
I am. That's better.
He's a little bigger than her.
Hey, puppies, come out of there. I don't want him poking you. Oh, scheist. That's German. Bad German word. I'm sorry. Sorry. Anybody from Germany, you can tell them what that means. I had 4 years of German in high school. That comes out sometimes. Okay, let me get... Okay, thank you, Karen.
Oh, good job. Don't let go.
I don't let go. Happy boy!
Make it look nicer.
Matt, I'm lucky I'm getting it on.
Says the man behind the camera.
I know.
To help.
It looks good now. That's better.
No, I'm going to put a little more tape on the other one, too. Look, we have a little audience. Look.
I think you should get on his back and do it.
Matt, I think you should hold him. Sit on the back and hold him for me.
Maybe you should take the camera, let him try.
Yeah, Matt, would you like to try that? I'll take the camera. Come here. All right, Karen, maybe on this side of me.
It looks good, though.
It's better. I have to do a little more.
Except he's pink.
He loves pink.
Real
Like his mom.
right?
That's right. Real men wear pink. Oh, ow, that broke my arm.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
All right.
Who's stronger,
Yogi.
a bull or Lori? Debbie McNulty thinks Matt needs to do it if he can do better.
I say too. He's like, but I'm too cold.
Wow.
I'm wet.
It's almost like she's related to you or something.
Debbie McNulty is related to me. My mother was a McNulty.
That looks good. I would do a little more on the other
And
side.
my cousins, Eddie, Louie, and Dookie, they are named after ducks here.
Yep.
Or actually, the ducks are named after them, I should say. I think Sue McNulty had their names before the ducks. Uh-oh.
That was right.
Oh, he doesn't like that. Hold on there. Here, let me switch with you again.
Tucker.
Oh, Tucker, you're trying to help Mommy?
He probably thinks he's hurt.
Come here, puppy, puppy, puppy. Look, he's like, he says he sees that little flap.
There you go. A little bit more.
Come on, buddy.
You did? I think, well, just a little bit more. There you
There we go.
Should I do one more piece?
I think so.
We're running out of carrots.
All right, we're almost done anyway. Oh, stop. Just see him look at me like, Mom, I don't like that. All right, Yogi boy.
He's so nice.
He is nice, but he just has those big old horns. All right.
Almost.
I got it. I just... And I have one more. Puppy! Gunner! Gunner! Sorry for screaming in your ear. Is the microphone still working? Oops, I'm snorting again. I think I'm going to do one more up on the...
Melanie said thanks for answering her question.
Melanie. Absolutely. We try and answer them, but we all know that Matt can only do so much at once. So when I look at the comments later and he answers like 1 out of like 50. So he tries.
I can't answer all of them.
We try and answer afterwards, if nothing else. Maybe not on the live, but we... What? See, this is going to go on your horn if you let me. Ha 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 ha, got it. little stinker. That's pretty good.
You like horse treats too?
All right, I think we're pretty good. Let me just try one more piece and then we're done. All right, if you're just tuning in, this is Yogi. He was a bull. He became a steer, which means he's fixed. So they still like to play, and because he has big horns, he can hurt people. He has ripped a couple people's shirts. Thank goodness he never gouged really anybody. But he gouged his best friend, Cooper the alpaca. That's the black alpaca right here, and stabbed him in the side. Some of the intestines came out. We were able to push them back in. Our volunteer Dean and Roseanne, they were EMTs, so they put their sanitary gloves on, pushed them back in, and Matt and a bunch of the volunteers rushed him up to New Bolton Center. And you can see he is doing famously, and he is pretty much healed. His hair is growing back, his stitches are dissolving, and he doesn't seem to be affected at all. And he's really used to getting treats and people. Not eating people, seeing people. After I said that, it didn't sound right. So, again, Lori Zaleski. I am the owner of the Funny Farm Rescue and Sanctuary located in Mays Landing, New Jersey. We are open today, Sunday and Tuesdays from 8 to 4. Hope you can join us. It is free of admission. You have to sign a waiver before you come at funnyfarmrescue.org. Left-hand side of the page, you'll say visit waiver form here. Fill that out and hit submit. And you'll be good to go. You can come. We sell apples, lettuce, carrots, and some treats to feed the animals. What else do we need to know? Use your cell phone, Google Maps to get here, because sometimes if you use your regular GPS, you can get lost. It puts you about 1.5 miles away. The numbers out in Mizpah, in Mays Landing, are a little bit crazy out here. So you can see we have quite a few people visiting. And it's wheelchair accessible, right? You're able to get through everything. Oh, it's Cousin Mario! I remember you.
Michael.
Hi, guys.
Gina tells me all about
Yep,
you.
I have actually sat with I haven't seen you in a little while, but I'm so glad you're able to come out.
Lori, right?
Yes. Mike, nice to meet you. This is Cousin Mario. So one of our main volunteers and visitors works at his place. Cousin Mario is right on Route 40. Yep, great food. So thank you guys. Great. Well, thank you guys so much for coming.
You're welcome.
But it is wheelchair and stroller accessible. It can get muddy at times if we have like a lot of days of rain. We eventually are going to try and do a little cart path so you can stay on like rock, but we are trying to figure that out now. So thanks again for tuning in. You guys have a great rest of your Sunday, and I can't wait to see you guys next week. Bye.